Okay, we've got a young lady here, very naughty young lady. Being had with willful trespass. No, take John Henry out and put just your first and middle name. Sorry?
And my address.
Yep.
My hands are shaking.
Don't shake, Linda. There we go, Linda.
Does she want it on the recording though?
Sorry?
Would she want this on the recording with all her details?
It's up to you. Do you want them
Yeah, I
to...
don't mind. I don't mind.
It's fine.
Thank you. I think that's very admirable, and someone who's losing their fear, which makes it really, really cool. Okay. Right. What's the person who laid the charges? You got a...
Constable Stu Smith, I'll never forget.
Sorry?
Constable Stu Smith.
Oh! We've actually got a name here, Constable Stu Smith.
He arrested me.
They don't give you your name, they give numbers.
No.
He told me his name.
Did he?
Yep. Okay, so put all the details in there. This is really good because I'm a hunt and slap typist. I hunt for the letter and then I slap it. So this makes it really easy when someone's proficient with typing and they can do that.
Do you not put there, instead of the title, you put
You're still on common law, mate, aren't you? So come on, stand up and tell us what you're going to change.
No, I was wondering,
What?
on the letters, that do you put the title of that, because that's the title, Constable, as it is?
Good point. The only valid point you've made today. So
Finally waking up.
so what we'll do is we'll put Stu Smith, so trading as constable. So go down one, take the constable out there. So trading as constable.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Okay. Thank you very much. That's so right. Okay, so take that one up above it off. Yeah, that's the one. Click.
I don't know your laptop very well.
Here, there's a mouse here. So just go back to there and click, and then backspace, which is that one. Yeah, that's the one. Look at that. Is that where it is at the Police Infringement Bureau?
Yeah, it will be.
Okay, dear. Okay, so now.
The PRN number?
Yep. Now, okay, so go backspace, and we'll do that one. Renotice. Okay, what's the number?
16535 630.
Okay, now what we'll do is we'll centre that, and we'll bold it. Okay, now, Stu Smith. Yeah. Oh, sorry. We'll go. Going to show you a little trick here. Copy. Go to Edit. Find. Replace. So we'll put find. Paste. Okay, now put Stu Smith there. So it's probably Stuart Smith, isn't it?
No, he is.
It's
Stu.
Stu Smith. Okay. Okay, so just put replace. Yeah. Replace all. Yep. There we go. Click OK. And then close that box. Where is it? There. That's it. Now it brings it back. Okay.
And just say BT Workshop, that way I know.
Okay.
I know that you're not
Put my name in there.
No, this correspondence about the claims against you and the vendors on the first. yeah, yeah. Put your name in there.
Just Linda Ann
No, put it exactly how it is on there. It was
Richards.
Richards. Okay, so now earlier on, we told you who you was. Okay, so on here, we're saying the correspondence is addressed to, and I told you how the courts will always put the surname first or the father's name first. Richards, Linda Ann, but the claim is against you and defendant. They'll always claim that you are you or a defendant. So we're rebutting that, but the claim is against you and defendant, which on the face of it would appear that someone is trying to make a... Oh, where did we get on the face? Where did we get on the face? Where did we get on the face? God. Oh. Come on, this was only...
Rules of exchange.
Oh, I heard someone over there. Yep. Well done. Thank you. Bills of Exchange Act. Okay. On the face, it would appear that someone is trying to make a fraudulent claim for unsolicited goods. Did you order a trespass notice? Did you ring Amazon and say, hey, look, I want a trespass notice? No, you didn't. Okay. So, just go and do spaces. Okay, scroll down. You can do it with the mouse. Yeah, but okay. Okay, just take that claimant and put, is Stu Smith... No, keep going.
Yeah.
Keep going. Is Stu Smith willing to take the stand to testify? As the Crimes Act and the Contracting Professional binds the Crown, is Stu Smith not bound to uphold those acts? Take claimant out. No. Yeah, the one above. Claimant. Oh, yeah.
Is that all right?
You could take claimant out and put Stu Smith in all of them, so. Yeah. Okay, so we're addressing the man. Although he is making a claim, we are still going to address him as the man. Is Stu Smith in breach of Section 240? Take without. Okay. Now let's go down to the notice. Okay, so now earlier on I told you that all we needed was 2 questions. Sworn to uphold. So take abide and to sworn to go from required to abide. Sworn to uphold New Zealand. Oh, no, and by as well. Is Stu Smith sworn to uphold New Zealand statute? Okay, New Zealand legislation, that'll do. Okay. Okay, no, go back up. Yeah, wait, stop there. So we asked the 2 questions. Is Stu Smith an agent of the Crown? Is Stu Smith sworn to uphold New Zealand legislation? Now all these letters are in or on, will be on your stick. Okay? It's up to you to fuck them up after that.
So is Stu Smith, you're
Oh, this is going to be a real good one, eh?
You're just putting
this is
the
going to be a real...
full name of the agent,
Yep.
not just the first.
Well,
name.
you know, in a lot of cases, they're not going to give it to you. Do you know why they're not going to give it to you?
They don't want to give it.
No, they're liable. They know they're liable. They know that they can be done.
So if they don't give you their name, you can get a badge number.
Hey, Jabberjaws, sit down. God, I'm trying to answer questions here. Now, the reason they won't give you your name, their name, why? They know their rights. They know their rights. They know they don't have to give you anything. They don't have to give you anything. They know their rights. They're not required. Do they have the right to remain silent the same as us? Do they have the right to say anything to incriminate themselves? No. You don't have to incriminate yourself. They know that. They're told that they do not have to give their name. The same that you don't. Okay, so the questions. Okay, so if we look at, to clarify the situation, would Stu Smith kindly respond to the following questions to above within 14 days? Now the guy who was up here, we've given them the time. They must respond within that time. If they don't, then we can nail them.
So the 14 days start when you post it,
Yep.
not when they receive it.
Delivery is from the moment it goes across the counter. Yeah. Delivery, you have changed, you have, what did it say? Come on, delivery. Possession from one person to another. It's from the moment you get wheeled into the ward is delivery. Okay, is Stu Smith sworn to uphold New Zealand legislation? Yes. You've now shown him what his status is. Do we have to say, look, I'm the principal? No, we don't. We've told him what his position is, and the people who open these letters is not Stu Smith. It's the people in the ivory towers who do this. Okay. Would Stu Smith kindly forward a copy of the contract we signed to engage his services? Okay.
So it's purposely capitalized, the we.
Okay. As the Crimes Act 1961 and the Contract to Commercial Law Act 2017 binds the Crown, is Stu Smith not bound to uphold those acts? Okay. By putting the not in there, what have we done? A negative averment. Can you answer a negative averment? No, they've got to go silent. So, okay, they're bound to uphold these acts. So when you have put them into their status, and by putting them in their status, they know that your status is higher because man is higher than corporations. And they're only agents for the corporation. Now they know. So now you quote them what their company has told them they're sworn to uphold, and they must uphold it. It's that simple. Okay. Should this not be... Oh, I didn't... I'll tell you what. Would you just step up for 1 second?
Spell word. Word spelling.
Okay, so... Contract and Commercial Law Act 2017. Can you all see that clearly up there, or do we need glasses? Okay, so if we go to section 40, relief may be granted if mistake by one party is known to the other party or is common or mutual. There's another section there, but this is the one that we're going to use. Section 40, to have effect in the place of the rules of common law. These are the only times I'll mention it. It's within their acts. I stick to contract. Okay? And of equity. Who was talking about? Oh, no, it was Lynn. Governing the circumstances in which a party to a contract may rescind it or treat it as discharged for misrepresentation. What are they doing when they come after, why did you put Linda there instead of Stu Smith?
Oh, well, I'll be changing that.
Oh, good. Okay. Okay. So Linda Ann, they're trying to misrepresent. Yes, Stu Smith. Dear Stu Smith. Okay, so scroll down a bit. It's quicker on the. Okay, whoa. The correspondence is addressed to Richards, Linda Ann. Are they misrepresenting Linda Ann as the trust? So can that contract or that bill of exchange be rescinded for misrepresentation?
Yes.
It's that simple, guys. It's that simple. Anything that they send you is a bill of exchange. So we'll go down a little bit further and just make sure I've got everything there. Okay, now we give them notice. We believe this is a fraudulent claim for unjust enrichment, as there does not appear to be a sworn affidavit to substantiate the charge, and do not believe that the evidence provided would satisfy all elements of the charge, or a plaintiff in this matter who would be willing to take the stand and testify to the veracity of the charge. Now, every charge has elements. Most have about 5 elements. So if you get caught for speeding, one of the elements is that you were driving. Another one of the elements is that you were a driver. No. These are the elements that they have to prove. Okay? Bloody hell. Okay, they have to prove that you were driving. They have to prove that you were a driver. They have to prove that you have a driving license or that you need a driving license. And they have to prove that you were exceeding the speed limit. So there will be more elements, but all those elements must be proved. Can they prove any one of those? It's only dummies who accept that they were speeding, the presumption that they were speeding, and the presumption. You're flashing red at me now. Okay, all right. The presumption that you don't know your rights, we just proved that. Okay, so when you take those presumptions out, just with the cease and desist, put a hyphen in between. So close them up and put a hyphen in between. The cease and desist, yep.
Take the end out.
No, just go back and put a hyphen in. There we go. Yep. And between the cease and the and. Yep. Now, that's equals. That one. Okay. So, any further attempts to extort money will require a letter signed by Stu Smith under his own full commission. Yep. Okay. By Stu Smith. So you can see why you can't make a template. Everything is different, and you have to go in there and correct these. So hopefully by the time you've watched this video production 100 times, you'll, under his own full commitment, change your name down there. Now, have you got a stick?
No.
Yeah, you don't. You
It's
do.
not even actually my surname.
Yeah, but you do not. You do not want the name of the Father anywhere near the document. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Ghost. So many gurus out there are telling you got to do this and you got to do. I'm giving you facts and figures here. You show me in their legislation, which I have shown you all the way through their legislation, proved it in their legislation. If you can find that in their legislation you have to have a thumbprint, go ahead and do it. It doesn't worry me. It's not my court. It's your court. Thank you very much, Linda. And did you save it? But sorry, guys, we've run out of time. We're paying $300 an hour for Thank you. So,